Hello, my name's Noah, and welcome to another episode of Battlesnake Developer Interview Series. I'm here with Fredrik Prüzelius, one of the creators of Swedish Vikings, which was one of our snakes to watch from the Battlesnake Winter Classic 2019. Thanks for joining me today, Fredrik. How you doing?
Well, fine, thank you.
Excellent.
Great.
So first off, can you tell me a little bit about yourself and what got you excited about Battlesnake?
Yeah, I'm 50 years old programming. I've been programming all my life, and I make programs on my vacation and my spare time and on my job. So it's much programming in my life, and it's really good. And so Battlesnake is perfect for me.
Awesome. And you created Swedish Vikings with your son, correct?
Yes. I started, I found you at this summer. It was a rainy day and had nothing to do. So I Googled like programming competition and games, and I found it, and I saw it was looked really easy to get started. So I started, and yeah, it was, then I was hooked. So it was really fun to have this leaderboard, and you can, well, I can make some adjustments, and maybe I can climb the leaderboard. And so I couldn't stop until I was number one. So it's really fun. Yeah.
That's awesome. So the Winter Classic was your first Battlesnake tournament, correct?
Yeah. So unfortunately, I haven't seen it before. So, but so it was really fun.
So, your snake on day 2 started acting a little bit differently than normal and wouldn't eat any food. Can you sort of like dive into what happened there?
Yeah, I have examined that, and it was really interesting to see that different behavior. But usually when I have developed, I have competed with the arena, and you start with 8 snakes. So it's a little different when you start with 2 snakes, and there was my algorithm wasn't really good for that situation. But it was the only game it behaved like that, so that was really strange. But now I have tweaked my algorithm. It will never happen again. It will never starve that situation.
That's great. I mean, this is what Battlesnake's all about. Is there's these edge cases that you don't always think about. So it's sometimes that 1v1 game will completely throw your snake for a loop when it's so used to fighting against 7 other snakes.
Yeah, exactly.
So, sort of, I guess throughout your experience with Battlesnake, what have you learned while doing Battlesnake, or have you sort of mainly stayed with technologies and different sort of services that you've already knew, or have you been experimenting with some new things?
Yeah, it's a lot of game theory involved, and it's a lot of different algorithms that I've tried, and I haven't tried so many different languages. I've stuck with Java, that I'm used to, but I tried to dig and try different algorithms, and so it's fun to try different new things that you haven't tried before.
Cool. Yeah. And then what do you say is like the most enjoyable part of Battlesnake for you?
Yeah, I like the competition, and I like to improve. It's really fun to see a game and you see, oh, that was a bad move, and you can download the game and test this situation and tweak the algorithm. The Winter Classic, it was really enjoyable to see this live, and the commentators are lovely.
Yeah.
So that was really good.
Cool. And what can we expect from Swedish Vikings in future tournaments? Like how, if without giving too much away, how have you been training your snake and improving upon it?
Yeah, it's a lot of things that has been improved. I started from a very simple algorithm that only looked one step ahead. I have been involved like thinking more moves ahead. And the last thing I improved lately has been calculating moves in parallel. So, but it's a lot of things you can do. You can optimize, and you can think between the moves. Why should you just wait for you can guess what the next move is and prepare yourself. And yeah, so it's a lot of things. But I think that the key thing to make a great snake, it's the evaluation. You need to have an evaluation function, and that is the key thing for a good snake. So it's really hard to, how do you calculate this evaluation is the nearest food and how far you can go and the other snakes. And so if you make an improvement to fix one move, you can make other moves bad. So it's really tricky, but it's fun.
Fun problems to solve.
Yeah, but I hope I have a better snake now than on the Winter Classic.
I mean, that's everybody's hope, right? Is that the snake's always improving. Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. And so what would you tell a newcomer about Battlesnake to get them started and excited about it?
Yeah, just try it, because it's really easy to get started, and you have a good examples on your site, so it's easy to start with one of them and in your favorite language, and then you can improve small steps. So it's easy and you learn a lot.
Cool. All right. Well, that's great. Thanks so much for joining us today, Fredrik. And I can't wait to see how Swedish Vikings continues to evolve and participate in future tournaments.
Yeah, love to participate.
Great. Okay, awesome. Thanks so much again, and we'll talk to you soon, and hopefully we'll see you at some more tournaments.
Yes, thank you.